Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to talk about Elon Musk, and the latest information that I've been receiving about him. And before I start, I'd just like to remind everyone that in my predictions video from November 2020, I did actually speak about Elon Musk. And at that time, I said that Elon Musk is working with President Trump and is likely to run or manage a new social network, possibly Facebook, but rebranded and reformatted, and there will be no more censorship or misinformation. And this storyline around Twitter, which is going backwards and forwards about whether Musk is going to buy Twitter and whether it's going to be successful, I kind of felt in my mind that maybe it's not Twitter that's going to be the final outcome. So I just wanted to look all around that to start with. And I wanted to ask, is Twitter actually going to be the product that comes out of these negotiations and this rebranding and reformatting? So my first question was around Musk buying Twitter, and whether the buyout was just ultimately a way to give Musk a platform to speak about censorship, bots and algorithms. And they said to me, yes, exactly, that's what that was about. So the storyline around Musk buying Twitter, whether that goes ahead or not, was essentially a way to give him a platform to start talking about the issues of censorship, bots and algorithms. So then I said, is he going to bring forward a new platform, whether that be Twitter or something else? And they said yes. And I said, is it currently known about this new platform? And they said, no, it's in the background. So I think in my mind that Twitter was just a platform that Musk was using as a way to talk about censorship. And actually, in the background, I've always felt like there's something else he's designing and putting together. And they're saying that there's a collaboration with many tech giants in the background, and that this is going to be released in line with the quantum phones, internet, laptops, and servers. And it's all going to run alongside Starlink. So it sounds and feels like Musk and a lot of the other tech giants are working in the background while he's in the forefront saying, about the censorship, so that this creates a platform of dialogue so that when they release the new platform, these things can be addressed. I asked, when is this going to be released, this new social media platform? And they said all of that is currently under wraps because it's in its beta stage, its beta testing stage, but they're expecting that it's going to be released between 2023 and 2024. I then asked all around whether Musk was going to buy Dominion or any other of the voting machine brands, and they said that he wasn't, that he will not buy Dominion, because the new quantum voting system will replace its need, and voting will be devolved to encrypted wallets on people's registered technology. And I said, registered? What do you mean by registered technology? And they said that you will need to license and register your unique voting source, for example, your laptop or your phone. And you will have a unique identity, not currently in operation, but still being developed. And they said, again, this is due around 2023 to 2025. I said, what else are Musk and the tech giants helping the alliance with at this time? And they said, there are many new quantum developments which will affect all areas of our lives for the good, promoting more safety, freedom, and a better and a better standard of living. And I said, will Musk's new platform have an open source algorithm? And they said it's not necessary with quantum computing, as all the stops, the checks, and the balances are already programmed into the system with protection for the end user. And I said, who else is going to step forward like Musk so that we know that they're working, for the white hats? Now, surprisingly, they said that Richard Branson is actively working behind the scenes for the white hats. So that was quite surprising. And I said, who else will step forward? And they said that more musicians, politicians, and celebrities will step forward working as white hats going forward. I then wanted to know, is Musk a walk-in? Has somebody embodied has a different soul come into his body? And they said no. I said, what is his current mission from the higher perspective? They said his mission is to bring in technology and dialogue to free up humanity. And I said, does he have a lot more to do? And they said, yes, he has much more to do, along with other ambassadors for the Earth Alliance. And I said, what is the Earth Alliance? And they said, the Earth Alliance is a group of benevolent beings currently incarnated at this time to help humanity, specifically to ascend. So then I asked, will Musk bring through new technologies that have not been mentioned yet? And I was thinking sort of an example would be, is he going to bring electricity, say, from the atmosphere instead of solar? And what they said was, Musk will be the front man for many new technologies yet to be announced to the masses. And I said, can you tell me the type of technologies that Musk will bring through? And they said that he will introduce many nanotechnologies to assist with daily living, like smart homes, smart cars, new materials that can produce sustainable energies to power homes and businesses. They said that he will be part of a new global financial initiative to introduce a world currency. One coin will be equal in all countries. Its name is not yet confirmed. It will be a global currency. He is working on it with other tech giants and crypto experts. And I said, when is it likely to be released or known? And they said, it is not far away. And I said, will it create a new financial system, in addition to what we already understand? And they said, no, it is part of the Nasara Jasara financial system currently being set up worldwide. And I said, will this new global currency be a crypto? And they said, yes. And I said, will this one be backed by gold? And they said, no. And so then I asked them, how is it going to be regulated? And they said, it will be traceable through the quantum financial system and encrypted end-to-end via Starlink and quantum end user technologies. And these end user technologies are going to be things like the Pi phone and the Tesla phone. And I said, how far away are we from all this happening? And they said, this is all expected very soon. They said Musk is very excited about it and that he's working with Jack Dorsey to help him bring this into the public domain. And I said, who is overseeing this? Is it the military or the government? And they said, neither of those. They said, this is a White Hat Alliance operation and it's for the good of humanity. And I said, in what way is it for the good of humanity? And they said, it will give people financial choice, freedom, and wealth. And I said, wealth. And they said, it is expected that this new system will bring great wealth to all people. And I said, when can we start to see the Pi and the Tesla quantum phones and equipment? And they're saying it could be as early as the end of this summer or autumn in 2022. So whenever I've been listening to Musk, I hear him talking quite a lot about robots being used and robotic automation in the future. So I said, Musk talks about robots becoming less expensive than a car and able to carry out day-to-day tasks. Will everyone move towards robots or robotic assistants at their home and workplace? And they said that there will be a shift towards robotic help within the home, and this will be based on human perception of a robot's worth in terms of freeing up time and for quality of life. So I think what they mean there is the extent to which robots are used in the home will be based on people's feeling of their worth in their life. You know, will it free up my time? Will it give me a better quality of life to have more robotic things done within my home and business? So I said, will robots replace people in the workplace? And will they be humanoid robots? They said initially no. But longer term, humanoid robot technology could replace substantially more people, meaning less humans in the workplace. And I asked them, how are economies going to support this? How are they going to support their people who now work less hours due to all this robotic automation? And they said that the future is based on people having a better quality of life. So economies will create systems to reward people for being citizens of the world. And they're saying that resources are abundant, but have been withheld by a few. So I said, will people be able to still work long and hard if they so wish? And they said, absolutely, you still have the choice. They said the idea, however, is to bring in a work-life balance and to bring up the standard of living so that people have a choice of how many hours they want to work. And I recently heard Musk saying that it really will be a world of abundance. And I wanted to know, what does he know? And they said that Musk works alongside the alliance and is privy to the longer-term plan. He understands supply and demand and the labor force, and he recognizes that with people having a better work-life balance, this will create a shortage of labor or workforce going forward. So he is developing technology systems and infrastructure to compensate for the changing workforce demographic. Musk has recently said on a TED Talk in 2022 that any goods and services will be available to anyone who wants them. It will be cheap to have goods and services. It will be ridiculous. And that's what he said in his own words on a TED Talk in 2022. And I asked them, so what will the next decade be like for humanity? And they said there's going to be much changing of outdated methods of transport, communication, trade, education, farming, banking, and power systems. They said there's going to be big cultural shifts as people adjust to a more peaceful, abundant existence. I then wanted to ask about smart cities because I know that Musk is involved in building a large smart city at the moment in Africa. And I wanted to know, are smart cities good or bad? And is the Musk smart cities good or bad? And they said, we are currently moving into the age of Aquarius, the technological age. the age of freedom and sovereignty. The cities in and of themselves are a good thing, as they will bring technological advances, helping people to live more peaceful, sustainable lives, and the technology will support them day to day. They said that the technology is not the problem, but it's always how it's implemented. They said, in a devolved society, the use of technology will help and assist people at many levels. And Musk will be the forerunner in the field of smart technologies. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.